What's up, everyone? How are you doing? Had a really good playthrough on Final Fantasy X tonight. Really good. Hopefully everything goes well here on Final Fantasy XIV, where I'm actually going to basically pick up a little bit where we left off last night. I know we ended with the lock farm, but want to actually go farther into Alexander. And you may have noticed with the title there, little dash beside the 8, just not really sure how far I'm going to be able to get tonight, so just going to keep that in mind and just kind of really try to see how far I can get. That's really, other than eventually run into the gold saucer, all I'm really going to try to work on. Red, did you actually want to, I'm glad you could make it, would you actually want to help me out though tonight? That'd be really cool. Sure. Awesome. Thank you so much, Red. In the absence, I'll go ahead and put the party finder up now. You can join whenever you're ready. And then I'll go ahead and run through the quest here. What am I doing? Now we'll get it started. Trishka, treasure hunter, truly believes soul of lost love sleeps in metal giant madness, but Bactrix does not doubt resolve to rescue Roundrocks. Goeth me dig deep into Midas and deactivate second core, but do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Still Fortress. Bactrix suspects Illuminati are tinker making new weapons. Tinker making. Sounds wild. It's so incredible how fast it is to just get that started there. I wonder if anybody in the free company is on that would be willing to jump in and help out. You now have access to the Burden of the Sun. Midas can be accessed via the entrance of Thaliak River. Who is online? Dro, Trim. Ah, that's it. Let's ask Dro. There we go. Maybe. Could be busy. Could be in a queue. So, Red, what do we have to expect here with running at 8? Or Burden of the Sun? That's what I was thinking. More people. I could probably adjust the party finder. Gonna be a little bit more specific than last night though. That got a little rough with the red mage. Can't now, but can later. Pretty cool, Joe. but it's even trying to run through it. Not yet. Oh, which one is it? Burden of the Sun, I believe. It's pretty specific. Do we need a... Hello, Mira. Do you think we need another tank red? Whoa, almost got out of hand with that. Well, you know what? We can make it a lot lower than that. Keep it at like 300. Why not? Your game crashed. Bummer. Your headset died? And it crashed your whole game? That's rough. I think this would just be like super quick with like... Uh-oh. Oh, you're back at least. Oh wow, that's a bummer. So what do you think? You think we'll need more than one tank? Because I think we'll only need like one more DPS, surely. At least one healer. A full team? Really? You think it's that hard? Like compared to the last night and all the other stuff we've already ran? I mean, we'll be level 70. I think we can do it. 2 open classes and at least a healer, and we'll get another tank in there as well. I mean, worst case scenario, we can always adjust it and run it again, I guess. Oh, it's the longest one. Oh, okay. We'll keep it like that. Gonna run here and get my daily MGP for, well, the day really quick. Did you already try your free campaign there, Mira? The 4-day thing that they were running through December? need to check my inventory. These bags are getting full. I just wanted to check and see if there was like cards or something in here I need to exchange. Not looking like it. Let's see if we can get... Oh, wow. I did not know that. That is a bummer. You have to be inactive for at least 30 days. That's crazy. Ooh. The mystery takes me. Ugh. Up 80. I went for it like a sucker. Three, 4, and 8. Oh, no, 180 again. Pulling the tricks on me. Actually down now. Ooh. Those tricks. I can test them all though. 108 did not win anything. Just gonna make a quick buck out on a limb. Let's hope we get a few excellent. Oh, great. Good. Excellent. I would have loved to have had that at the beginning. Nice. Should I double down again? 18 seconds. I'm gonna do it. All or nothing. Awesome. Just one more game, and I'm done for the day. But hey, you should think of some numbers. What should I play on my Jumbo Cactpot? I really don't think I've picked my numbers yet for the week. Stuck in the good region. We'll do one more game. Mulligan, that was a fluke. Excellent start. nice. Not so nice. One person down from the party. I'll have to fix that. And I'm done. Oh, it's the other... one of the DPS. Oh, good. Well, I'm thinking about it. Nah, it's not important right now. I was gonna call it Geraldine, but it's not necessary. Not yet. We can let the bag space suffer a little bit further. Suppose I could go fish for a little bit. You know what, now that I think about it, I should have hit up Geraldine. Pretty sure she was selling some stuff for me on the market. Where was it? There we go. Turn my little lot on. And we're fishing. Random navigator's dagger when I don't even need it. Fisher button to knot and swift perch. Another dagger. You know what? It's bothering me. I am gonna go hit up Geraldine right after I catch this next fish. If I do. Make her hold some stuff. And check and see if she sold that stuff on the marketplace. Yeah, that was just like the closest place probably. Hopefully everything goes well here inside of Alexander. Does it really need repaired that bad? No, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm at like 94%. That one's like 73. Okay, maybe it wouldn't hurt. Oh, they're anti-red. And I went the wrong way. I wasn't looking at the map. Well, really, I was only looking at the chat. It's up to you, Red. You think we can handle it? I mean, you're the tank. Probably. Alright. Get it set up here. There we go. Oh shit, that is not what I meant to do. Make sure everybody's ready. Good deal. And let's hope for the best. That's all I can say. Blind! I think we'll be able to get it though. After all, we are all level 70. That ninja looks cool. Thank you, Mira. Hopefully, we do have some good luck in here. That'd be nice. Oh wow, that was a dragoon. I thought that was actually a ninja there for a second. It's crazy. Looks awesome though. least we're doing a decent job so far. Megazord? You are not kidding, Red. All of them all at once. Didn't expect this. Brute Justice. Oh, okay. It just looks crazy all colorful like that. Good deal. Sins of the Sun. Awesome. Modus complete. Agreed up some loot. We did it, Red. Oh, did you change the hat again? Hopefully the next part goes well. Huh. The second core, I do believe. Once that's out of commission, Alexander won't be going anywhere. That's what they thought the first time. Dan. With that, I could see you just once more. Farewell, my love. Again. It's filthy. That cat. You. Too frightened to face us alone, I see. Not that I blame you. We all know what Tonberry did to you last time. Pishka. To usher in future that has been writ. Even strongest Gabi must sometimes pretend to be weak and let enemies win. Denial. Oh, pretending were you? And I suppose losing this core was all part of your plan. Don't make me laugh. You know as much of the future as we do. QuickThinks knows all. For example, QuickThinks knows one among Uplanders carries true fragment of Enigma Codex. It seems the game is up, Biggs. There's no hiding the truth from QuickThinks. Very well, I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to the likes of you. Oi, Wedge. Didn't you hear him? He knows all. Which means he knows that you're carrying a worthless rock, while I've got the genuine article tucked away in me small clothes. Need one or two more people for the next one too. Pishka QuickThinks already knows conclusion of Uplander's childish games. He's coming for me. What's he waiting for? Long ago was outcome decided. Uplanders think they're victorious, but luck is no friend to them today. What? And now Enigma Codex belongs to Illuminati. All pieces fall into our hands. Ninja Gabi. Far as I can make out, the thing's in good working order. No damage, no signs of tampering. I can only think it was an energy fluctuation that did it. Just bad luck. Bad luck? You're saying it was pure chance that the platform stopped at that exact moment? Then, what about QuickThinks? There's no way he could have predicted something like that. The odds would be infinitesimal. Well, however he did it, the fact remains that he did. But that doesn't mean we have to stand for it. When someone takes something from you, you just have to take it back. Whoa, do I just leave? I suppose so. This place looks awesome. The Travanian hinterlands. Pishka, do uplanders forget something? Matters are too urgent for such foolish doings. What? Tongue flaps of Uplander make Backrix almost laugh. Uplander claims already to have stopped core and lost fragment to quick things. Pishka! Look here, Uplander. Backrix has brain case like still trapped, catching all heard things, all seen things, and he saw Uplanders leave but a few moments ago. Pishka, Backrix senses something amiss. Dying, need coffee. It's all good. Oh, sorry, Mira. Maybe there's more content we could, play out together. Behind his impassive mask, you sense that Backrix is eyeing you and your comrades with no small amount of suspicion. Pishka, Backrix is certain that Uplanders left for a metal giant only moments before returning. He watches Uplanders disappear over horizon with his own 2 eyes. But it is impossible to return so soon. If Uplander's tale is true, why Treasure Hunter also make such claims? Backrix does not know. Go, Uplander, trade tongue flaps with me, Day, and together think of explanation. Oh wow, she was just right here. So how long do you think it'll be till you get your subscription back up, Mira? Have you been able to make any sense of Backrix's account? According to his version of events, we would scarcely have had time to reach the core, much less shut it down. But we were all there. We all know what happened. Are you sure he's not just confused? Maybe he got lost in all that data of his, and forgot the time. I'm afraid not. That is, unless the goblin standing watch near Alexander was also confused. He reports collaborate. Backrix. No, something else is going on here. I'm certain of it. The question is, what? If we assume for a moment that Goblin's account are true, then hardly any of this time has passed since we entered the barrier around Alexander. Time stopped. Impossible. Impossible? You mean the quick thing's predicting exactly what was going to happen in the courtroom? I hate to say it, but maybe he wasn't talking out of his arse. If Tom doesn't work the same in there, maybe he saw the future. There may be another explanation for that. There is a device deep within Alexander capable of performing complex mathematical calculations. Damn. It is not outside the realm of possibility that it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events. Using mathematics to predict the future. Now even I could believe that. It wouldn't explain this business with Backrix. Biggs is right. Perhaps the presence of the primal somehow I cannot talk tonight. Disrupted the flow of time within the barrier. It's only a theory, of course, and a far-fetched one at that, but it might go some way towards explaining recent events. Not till Christmas. Oh, bummer, Mira. To be clear, you're implying that the Illuminati are aware of the temporal disruption and have been using it somehow to gaze into the future. Very well. If you're willing to accept that, why not go further? Might it not be the case if they have found a way to bend time to their will? By moving back and forth in time, the Illuminati could effectively manipulate the present however they saw fit. They would ever remain one step ahead of us, our every effort doomed to fail from this first. Now that's a sobering theory, but it's still only a theory, right? There's no point panicking just yet. Wedge, give the chief a call on your link pearl, why don't you? If anyone knows how to untangle this knot, it's him. Chief, it's me. It's about Alexander. We've noticed something strange about Tom inside the primal. What? No, not our Tom inside the primal. The Tom, I mean Tom itself. Chief, it might be best if you just come here. I will wait your arrival. Steven, how's it going? That's not too bad of a wait. Destination, right beside me. Nice. Still feel like crap. Oh, damn, Steven. I hope you do get better soon. Is that a heated debate I hear? Boys, you started without me. Now, what was it that you were saying over the link pearl? Something about running out of time. Sid insisted that I accompany him, though I would have come even if he had not. Matters have taken a turn for the worse, I gather. Well, you know, if that doesn't answer your question, I don't know what will. You can say that again. The etheric fluctuations are akin to those I've observed shortly before the primal's awakening. In the absence of the functioning core, its form is dissipating, albeit slowly. Yashola, would you mind lending me your goggles for a moment? It can't hurt to have a second opinion. Voltron. What in the seven hells? The aether pouring from the primal is flowing backwards, as if time were passing in reverse. That cannot be. Such a phenomenon is wholly without precedent. Knowing so little of this primal's capabilities, however, it would be remiss to discount the possibility outright. If it is as we fear, then At this very moment, Alexander could be undoing our efforts to shut down its cores. All our labors will have been for naught. Ah, the treasure hunter of whom we have heard so much. You seem unperturbed by our outlandish speculations. Was this, perchance, the subject of Wedge's communication? Gods help us. If there is any truth to this, it won't matter how many cores we disable. The Illuminati will simply undo any damage we cause. Then what do we do, Chief? How do we even begin to fight something like that? Steven, don't worry. The video is being uploaded as we speak. You can always catch the reaction on the downtime. When you have time, that is. To erase the past, to return to a clean state. Could Dalen have known? Dan, what in the world could you have been planning? Nice. Very nice. Glad to hear it, Red. Maybe it'll keep going up. Hopefully. Peshka. Preparations for restoration of Enigma Codex are complete. Calculations show margin of error for future readings is 0.03%. Peshka, foolish Gabi. When future is decided, there is no error. There is no failure. Listen well, chosen of the Illuminati. At last, all pieces are in place. No longer must we wise suffer the foolishness of unwise. Time has come to backstrike. Inferiors will be made. Will make way for the perfect world or die now. Restore Enigma Codex. What he said. $6,549 to 69. 6,969. Oh, goals. Peshka. Now is Alexander Illuminati's to control. Soon will cores disabled by Uplanders be disabled no longer. Reverse time. Mira's got her eyes on the giveaway. Once power flows to third core, Alexander will be fully operational, and with third core will its true potential awaken. Wings of time will unfurl, and all of history will be at mercy of Illuminati. Chosen ones will amend mistakes of past and reshape world into perfection. Peshka. At last, prophecies of Enigma Codex will be fulfilled. And Quick thinks all thoughts will rule king of a new world, of correct world, chosen ones, menders of history, be proud to serve as builders of this paradise. That was pretty cool. Choco withdraws from battle. What? Y'shtola and the chief have returned to Matoya's cave. Don't worry, between them, they're sure to find the answer to our problems. If it isn't, waiting on a shelf in the Charlan's annals. It'll be in some forgotten corner of the chief's brain. You mark my words. And the next time we meet, Quick Thinks will be ready for him. Adventure, there is something I would like to discuss with you, but mayhap it would be best to wait until we are safely back to Shortstop. I'll see you there. Isn't it just right over here? I suppose I should start by apologizing for everything. Were it not for me, the Illuminati would never have summoned that infernal machine or gained the means to control it. And now, Quick Thinks possesses the power to manipulate time, to foresee the future and erase the past. I dare not think of how he will use it. Returning the cores to their former state was but a foretaste. When all three are activated, the Alexander can traverse time and space. Nothing will stand between the Illuminati and their twisted utopia. We cannot let it come to that, Tonberry. Somehow we must find a way to stop them. But first, we must rescue Roundrocks. Of all the innocent victims of this sorry tale, her plot pains me the most. Shortstop just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasure safe until she returns. The modest touch. Oh, oh, that hits on so many levels. Midday, where's the Midday? Where'ly Oz, a thicket of short distance away. Ah, adventure, you come at an opportune moment. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about, thinking of Roundrocks, when something in the shadows drew my eye. I caught only a brief glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to Quick Think's constant companion. Shinoa, was it? If the Quirrell's here, there's a good chance her Illuminati keepers are close by. We'd best track her down and quickly follow. Where did she go? Just right around the corner. I want this cat. Just as I thought. It is Shinoa. Or is it? One curl kitten looks much like the same as another, and she doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. Over there. Uplanders. What are these snap crashings and pishka? An Illuminati spy sent by Quick Thinks to observe our movements. Like as not, given the sizable disadvantage at which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of his duty. He spent his final moments babbling about all the Illuminati's deranged schemes, claimed that once the final core was activated and Alexander was fully operational, the fortress would gain power to travel through time, taking them along with it. He seemed quite convinced that Quick Thinks was a prophet of sorts, a traveler from the future come to the present to return history to its proper state. Aye, and that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us. For the future is writ in the Anemic Codex, and we but play our roles in it. Quick thinks a traveler from the future. That would certainly explain how he was able to participate in every moment, but could it be that he has already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have all our efforts been in vain? Tongue flaps of crazed Illuminati makes Braincase hurt. Backrix would speak of different subject. What brings Uplanders back to Shortstop? Having settled upon a plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Matoya when this kitten scampered in, mewing as if to beckon us. We duly followed her and she led us here, much to the dismay of the fellow at our feet. I'm not one to look at a gift coral at the mouth, but something about all of this doesn't sit right with me. She has been a quick thing sod. Make that on his bloody head every step of the way, and now she decides to betray her keepers. If the cat could speak our tongue, it would have a question or two for her, maybe even 3. Ugh. I can't believe I'm even considering this, but then it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard today. You there, cat. You're Shinoa. Quick thing's a little familiar, aren't you? 2 mews for yeah, 1 for nay. Mew, mew. Did she truly? Do you want to go home? Mew. 7 hells. I think the Bloody Furball might actually understand us. But that doesn't mean we can trust her. For all we know, she could be here to do her master's dirty work. A moment. Uplander's tongue flaps of Round Rocks. Come to Backtrick's Braincase. 3 years ago when Round Rocks found Codex Splinterstone. Round Rocks says Black Cruel Child is there. On looking, Backrix thinks nothing of this then, but now. You mean to imply that Shinoa here was present when we attempted the summoning? I very much doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would be a fully grown Krull by now. Unless, that is, she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss. In light of recent events, if true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility that Round Rock's discovery of the Codex was no mere coincidence, but an event orchestrated by Quickthinks to further his own ends. Oh, this just gets better and better. Look, whatever's going on here, we're not like to find out by standing around talking. If we need to delve deeper into the fortress. And as luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest invention will allow us to do just that. I've sent him and Biggs on ahead to the makers' quarters to perform their final tests. Meet them there. When you are ready, I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. $20,000 in GP. Oh, that's so tempting, Red. So tempting. I want it so bad. To travel back in time. To set past wrongs right. Who could resist such temptation? And how grievous the consequence of surrendering to it. For in allowing the past to consume us, we make our every choice, our every action the correct one. Would we not cease to live in the present, and, in turn, lose sight of the future? 'Tis a path not to redemption, but to madness. It's getting deep. I want that Vandermeer mount so bad though. So I'll honestly probably hold off on Chinoa, unfortunately. Is it nearby here? Yes. And I've missed some somewhere. Ah, Tonberry. All fired up and ready to go, are we? Then I'd best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on two fronts as we speak. Y'shtola is lending them an attempt to cut off the primal source of Aether. Our job, meanwhile, will be to heed into the belly of the beast and rescue young Roundrocks without her to view the Enigma Codex for them. The Illuminati won't be able to turn back any time anymore, giving us a fighting chance of beating the bastards. The chief beckons that the shortest path is through the giant's great fat noggin. The only problem being that it's inside the barrier. Not only, though, Wedge's latest wonder will take care of that. He's dubbing it the BBG 2. Which he tells me is short for Barrier Begone. Of course, the barrier doesn't just serve to keep folk out, it also keeps the primal in. That being why Mide and her mates raised the bleeding thing in the first place. So the moment it goes down, there'll be nothing to stop the Colossus from running at rampant, if it has mind to. Which means we're going to need to move fast. The chief will take the Excelsior in as close as he can to Excelder's head, where you'll jump off and secure a way inside. Wasting no time, you'll then climb back aboard. Wedge will re-engage the barrier, all before the metal fiend even knows what's happening. Got it? Good. Because we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going. This sounds crazy. Pretty exciting, but crazy no doubt. You now have access to the Eye of the Creator. Alexander can be accessed via the entrance of the Maker's Quarter. And we'll hit it on the Party Finder. I'm gonna leave pretty much everything the same. Put that in private. Oh, no, I did not. Good deal. Maybe it won't take too long. Clay, how's it going? I'll Bummer, I was about to invite Drew, but it looks like he just dipped out. We could probably do it now if we just had a healer. Time to fight. Every unit. One and then the giant striking dummy. Minister of Defense. Sounds pretty crazy. I'm gonna try to attempt to do this really quick. Gonna hit up Limsa Laminza and maybe hit up Geraldine and try to give some stuff to her before all of my backspace is completely full. And also run and take a very quick restroom break. Give me just a moment. Charlie, how's it going? Good morning to you as well. And hopefully this stream does go well. I haven't moved your character yet. Steven, what are you doing? Oh, I think we can do it. Make sure everybody feels the same. What are the odds of waiting for 2 DPS for this, though? That is incredible. Watching other players is funny. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Oh well, Full party, why not? Awesome. Some people's style fascinates you. Trying to level the warrior. Nice. Make sure we're still unsynced here. Good deal. Their style's a bit off, you think? Oh. Alright, time to deactivate the barrier. The smoke is too thick. I can't see a damn thing. You'll have to press on alone. The eyes of the creator. Okay, another heavy bass on. That sucked. This is pretty awesome though. Fast Z. Do you think they look at you and think the same? This skull looks awesome. Did not expect that. This guy's got a lot more health. What is that? The blue girl? Good deal. Good job, everybody. Read what I can. Ooh, low rolls. Yeah, I guess that one wasn't too bad. A 1. I didn't get anything that time. Ah, you didn't change that. Or did you? It's hard to say. Maybe it's a different sun cap? But let's see if we can try to fit in one more tonight. How fast do you think the next one plays out, Red? Same hat. I guess, I don't know. For some reason, it just looked darker to me. Hopefully this next part isn't too bad, though. It's a fast one. Alright, we'll play through the next one, then. I'll go ahead and put this in the title here as well while I'm thinking about it. Fine work, old friend. Thanks to you, we have our way in. Stay where you are. We're coming. But first, now that you are clear, we'd best get the barrier back up before the big fellow gets restless. Wedge, ready the BBG-2 and reactivate the barrier on my mark. Mark. Excellent timing, Y'shtola. Tonberry has done it. We have a clear path into the heart of the beast. Good. It is a relief to hear that at least one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. The same way may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of Aether proved wholly ineffective. Quite why I cannot say, though I am hopeful that one among us can. What? Midday? On the basis of that she summoned the damn thing, you mean... I think you'd better explain. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws Aether from its surroundings, both to sustain itself and to gain strength. Master Matoya and I believed we could disrupt, or at the very least inhibit this process by means of arc anima. By creating a vast, impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks, which is why the old witch has made me place those infernal devices of hers in every nook and cranny of this place. Are you telling me they don't work? Yes and no. As far as we can tell, the arc anima are functioning precisely as intended, and yet, for reasons we have not been able to ascertain, they had no measurable effect on the primal. Alright, out with it, me day. If there is anything you haven't told us, we need to hear it now. We're running out of options. I fear it will not avail us, but very well. It all began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was out playing on my own one day when a stranger appeared before me. He told me anything my heart wished, for it could be mine, if I but heeded his words. Dan? In my youth, I did not fully comprehend what the man was proposing at the time. Nevertheless, his words seemed to burn themselves into my soul. Reunite the scattered shards of the anemic codex, he said, and perform the sacred rite before the ruins, and yet stand strong against the river's flow. Then, and only then, shall your hope and dreams become reality. With that, he handed me a relic, a horn with a tip of metal, which seemed to so foreign as to hail from another world. It would serve as a catalyst for the summoning, he explained. A gift from your friend, Travagent. And then he was gone. Travagent? It's a tricky name. Travagent. I know the man. Our paths crossed during my time in Limsa. In the days before the calamity, I might have guessed that the Asians had a hand in this. The horn of which you speak was one rumored to reside on Seal Rock. It is a lost relic of the ancients, with the power to manipulate the etheric energy in the very air around us. The Sahans have long pursued the horn, fearing the devastation that might endure an artifact of such power to fall into the wrong hands. Finally, I do begin to see. If I have the right of it, Alexander's third core is using the horn to draw aether from far and wide. 'Tis little wonder our plan failed, even without moving an ilm. The primal possesses the means to drain not just this land of aether, but our very star. Then our course is clear. If the old witch magics won't avail us, then we shall just have to get inside and dismantle the core the old-fashioned way. Indeed, and yet we must be wary. We have seen this course of time reversed once before. We may well see it again. Even should we succeed in destroying our target, there is naught to prevent the Illuminati from simply returning the stricken core to its previous state. Aye, they're free to turn back to clock again and again, the primal growing stronger all the while. So what do we do then? We can't just give up. No, we press on. Lest we forget, controlling Alexander requires the Codex, and the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the Gobby girl. If we can rescue Round Rocks, Quick thinks we'll have no way to flip the hourglass. The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn, and 'twas through my own negligence that the Travagent acquired it. That it now endangers our world as my responsibility. Even were I not a Scion, I should do all in my power to make amends. Whatever assistance I can offer, it is yours. Then it begins. I'll send word to our friends in Needleshire. Biggs, Wedge, ready the Excelsior, Tonberry. Prepare for departure. Let Operation Rescue Round Rocks commence. Do this next one just for people? Sounds good. Oh, 2 cats. Paradox, maybe. Seven hells. It wasn't enough for those Illuminati lunatics. It had been bleeding time machine, was it? No. It had to be a time machine with the power to destroy the whole bleeding world. I mean, I'm used to the future of Eorzea being at stake. But this is the future, past, and present all rolled into one. We have to get Round Rocks out of there before those gobbies can put any more of their crazy schemes in motion. Speaking of gobbies, have you talked to old Backrix lately? Turns out the kitten you met wasn't Shinoa, after all. Just a doppelganger. He's already taken the little furball back to the shortstop and given it a name. Schrödinger. Or however you pronounce it. Anyway, I'd best be heading back. That way myself. See you there, Tonberry. Or we'll just chill here. Undaunted by recent revelations, Biggs would brief you on the next stage of the rescue mission. Ready to head back into the belly of the beast, Tonberry? Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground. First, some good news. While the barrier was down, we were able to get our first good look inside of Alexander's entrance. Far as we can tell, Round Rocks is being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus, called, hopefully, Central Control. As to how we reach it, do you remember when we infiltrated Midas? There was a cavernous room with a dirty great city in it. Well, we've spotted one of those floating platforms which goes back and forth between there and the place we needed to get to. The quickest route to the city is straight through the giant's head. You'll go in through the hatch you opened for us last time, take care of the guards, and secure the platform I mentioned. Meanwhile, the chief and the others will be making their way via Midas after setting out in advance to sweep in. Place for the nasty surprises. Once you've all rendezvoused, it'll be time to storm the control room, while me and Wedge stage a little diversion. Got all that? Good. Then let's crack some Illuminati skulls. Oh, I'm starting to get tired now. Karumi? Hello. Glad you could join in. Now that you have access to the Breath of the Creator, Alexander can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. Dro's running some PvP. Just really hoping for the best there. Oh, whoa, we've already got 4 of us. You think us 4 could actually run through this, Red? No macro this time. This one's easy. Sounds cool. Puppy, how's it going? Glad you could join up again. That's really awesome. Heated? Why are you heated, puppy? Sith, how's it going? It's going great, actually. Running through some Alexander, getting some stuff out of the way accomplished here. Definitely ready to jump in here as well. Good deal. Doing Cutter's Try for leveling and didn't remove someone's debuff. They sassed you and told you how to do the dungeon. Bummer. I feel you though, puppy. Sometimes it can get frustrating. Yeah, Sith, actually. First time running through Alexander. So far, I've been doing it the past few nights, and I've enjoyed it so much. It's been really awesome. Oh, the PC froze. Bummer. I think it's so awesome when we get to ride on those little rail-like things. I don't know why. Kinda curious, but you have ran through the coils of Bahamut before, up till 13. What? No, I've only ran through the first 4 parts of the coils of Bahamut, actually. I actually wanted to save the rest of doing any of that when I caught my Dark Knight up. Going a little farther through that. The same with Crystal Tower. Well, hopefully all goes well with you there, puppy. Never done the coils, but you want to. I feel ya. I got lucky with the group here on YouTube joining up. 1 through 4 anyway. Again, you know, I'd like to get back through a lot of that stuff in time. Excruciator. Oh no. It wasn't me. Actually, I had to move and make sure. Down to 73% so far. Did not expect that. Uh-oh. Should have been a little bit closer. It's understandable, being mouthy to rude people. I feel you there. And I agree, you know, I haven't done a lot of stuff when it comes to the coil. Holy shit. Oh, oh. Holy shit. Did not expect that, but yeah, haven't done a whole lot with Bahamut, but you know, doing a lot of things like in that older content stuff, when you're like level 70, it definitely makes things a lot easier. These spots suck. I did not mean to use that. Whoa. Ooh, good deal. That was kind of tough. A little bit tougher than what I thought it was going to be. One baton and pepper spray. Oh, I feel ya. It can get rough trying to get people in some farms. And this is actually my first go with Alexander Puppy. I've had quite a bit of fun with it though. It's been pretty cool. And Alexander 12 are your favorite thoughts in the game. What is T13? The unending coil of Bahamut? But with that, I think that's going to really be my last one for the night. I'm going to exit out of here and watch the cutscene, read it out, see how far we can get with that. But I think that's my last run for the night. Just 8 through 10. Actually took quite a bit of time. Tomorrow we can jump into 11 and 12 maybe. We'll really see how it goes and plays out. I'm thinking we'll be able to, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. We'll be able to do 11 and 12 tomorrow night, but definitely going to be trying to. And we'll jump into all that a little bit further. Let's watch this next cutscene. And Red, thank you so much. You've been the biggest help running through all of this. Excellent work, old friend. That platform is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. All seems quiet on our front, so 7 Hills. We've got company. Some dead gobbies. Ah, there you are, Tonberry. We were met by a small welcoming party, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wedge just contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Round Rocks. Rez, hello, glad you can make it. So this is the Enigma Codex. And that is an unfathomable hole. And that must be the third and final core. 12 have mercy, if you could but see the volume of aether issuing from it. Skull, yes, much swirly brought. Time wings can spread, travel over time, make bad things good again. Could it be? Do we truly have the power to change the past? I could erase my mistakes. I could see him again. 3 years ago, Midday lost dear one. Midday wants dear one back. Yes, Round Rocks. Round Rocks helps Midday. Round Rocks, no. You must save your strength. Midday worries too much. Round Rocks is strong, Gobby. Uplanders hold on to brain cases. Time wings. Spread. Seven Hells, has the girl gone mad? Stop this, Round Rock. Stop, I say. Snowed in South Texas. Wow. Didn't even snow in my area. I'm in northwest Georgia. Oh, Biggs. Where are we? And why is everything spinning? Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Round Rocks has engaged Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurling into the past. What? Whoa. That is insane. Biggs, over here. You're not going to believe this. What's Midday doing down there? With those... Hold on. They're performing the summoning ritual. Bugger me, we really are in the past. Whoa, I've got the craziest theory going on in my head right now. What in seven hells? Someone's taking control of the Colossus. Hold tight. I think it's about to go berserk. Damn it all. This isn't right. We must be about the summoning quickly, Midday. The seal. Dan, no. Weird time to take notes. Pishka! What is the metal making kitten doing? What? So much has been explained. Suicidal kitty. What are Baja bees? Bahebis? 'Twould seem we are back in our own time. Pishka, past is made right, and we return to now times. Treasure hunters' friends da. As it was writ, as it must be, uplanders serve quick things well today. Oh my goodness, it makes so much sense now. He took the journal when he dropped it after the dang kitty thing knocked it out of his hand, and they picked it up, and then they know the events of what actually happened. What a revelation. The Uplanders are not grasping meaning. Quick Things breaks into bitty pieces, fit in Uplanders' tiny brain cases. Time is flat, round shape. All things Uplanders and Gobbies did, are doing, and will do. Doing, happening, over and over, and over, for all times. So, when Midday and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, they actually saw was us traveling back in time. But that's madness. Time is an endless circle. My failure, my pain, my suffering, it was all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning. That one has wings. Let us away, quickly. The heebie-jeebies. You stole his bay, I agree. Me-day. Must hurry, I think? I missed that. No, nothing remains for me out there. My future, my past, my reason for being. It all ended before it ever began. She gives up so easily. The heebie-jeebies. Whoa. Talk about death jump. Chief, Y'shtola, and Roudrock's gods, I've never been so bloody glad to see you. I thought we'd never make it back in one. Wait, where's Midday? Prishgal. Midday stays behind in Giant of Whirlycog. All because Roundrocks must go back to Giant of Whirlycog. Save Midday. You leave that to us, child. Wedge, get Jessie out on the link pearl. Tell her to bring the Excelsior around. Though I don't much care for the answer, we finally know the truth behind the events of that day 3 years past. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and through some ungodly trick of time, 'twas us that brought them to their deed. And what about Midday? The only thing keeping her going was hope that her boo's soul lived. Why didn't they just put Bay? The soul lived in the machine, but seeing what happened to the poor bastard. Nah, we witnessed the truth with our own eyes, sucked into a core of the Colossus to sate the primal's appetite. If aught remains of him, it is no more than a heathen lot. Thanking everybody here. But, like I'm saying to these people here, thanks for, sticking it out, everyone. But, I'm actually out of here for the night. it's been a lot of fun. Definitely made some good progress here in Final Fantasy XIV and in Final Fantasy X. And tomorrow we will be jumping back and closing out, hopefully, the rest of the Alexander content here. Maybe not, but I'm thinking we should be able to run through these last two little quests here. But everybody, I'm just super tired, and actually, I agree, Mira, that is pretty sad, but I actually have to go to work tomorrow, and I've got to work this weekend, so gotta head to bed pretty early. Hopefully, though, tomorrow we can actually finish this out. But yeah, like I said, that'll be tomorrow, and you know, of course, we'll be a little limited because of my work schedule, but I'll be trying to fit as much into this as I possibly can, of course. But I thank you all for watching, and definitely cannot wait to make some more progress into all this. I've loved the story; it's been really awesome. But Rez, good night to you as well. Mira, poor pup. Yeah. And later to you as well, Steven. Oh heck, it came into the stream late. Oh, puppy, yeah. You can catch me next time, man. And you know, again, the stream's gonna be up here. Feel free to start it over, or maybe even jump into the Final Fantasy stream, the Final Fantasy X stream from earlier, and maybe give it a gander. Always worth it. But you know, I feel you. It's always different love. But I'm glad that you could join us up, puppy. It's really awesome to have you around. And good night to you as well. Mira was playing 15 earlier. Nice. 15's pretty good. A lot of fun. But Mira, Rez, Steven, Puppy, thank you so much. Red, thank you for all the help with all of this. It's been really awesome. Sith, glad you could join us. It's been really fun. Clay, it's been really cool having you around as well. Glad you could jump in here. Charlie, glad you can make it again. And everybody that made it to the Final Fantasy X stream as well. Really awesome that you could catch both. But everybody, I am out of here. And thank you so much for watching. And hopefully you can catch me again tomorrow doing more Alexander. But until then, I am definitely out of here. And I thank everybody that supports the channel and everything that goes on with the whole Final Fantasy stream that I have going on here lately and everything. It's really awesome. And of course, I thank the Patreon support. But have a great night, and I'll either see you tomorrow or another time. Take it easy, everybody. Take it easy, and thank you so much for watching.